These helmets are all the same size, but some of them hurt my forehead immediately, and some even squeeze the sides of my head. Most riders don't realize your head shape matters more than the brand. One of the biggest mistakes riders make is assuming if a helmet hurts, they just need a bigger size. But honestly, a lot of the time, the size is actually correct. The shape is wrong. And this is where riders get confused online. One rider says, "Best helmet I've ever worn." Another rider says, "This thing gave me a headache in 10 minutes." And both riders can actually be right. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Same size, but this one creates pressure right here on my forehead almost immediately. That usually tells me this helmet is probably too round for my head shape. Now this one, same size again, but now I'm feeling more pressure on the sides. This shape is squeezing my head differently. And this one feels more balanced overall. Still snug, but the pressure feels even. That's usually what you want from a properly fitting motorcycle helmet. This is where a lot of riders accidentally buy the wrong helmet, because riders think comfort immediately equals good fit. But motorcycle helmets are supposed to feel snug at first. The trick is to understanding the differences between normal tightness and actual pressure points. Cheek pressure? Usually normal. A hot spot on your forehead after 10 or 15 minutes? That's usually a shape mismatch. That's the stuff most spec sheets and online reviews don't really explain. There's a lot of misinformation online about motorcycle gear fit. So if you're into real world gear advice and reviews, that's a big part of what I do here. Most motorcycle helmets generally fall into 3 basic shapes: round oval, intermediate oval, and long oval. Round oval helmets are usually wider side to side. Long oval helmets have more room front to back. And intermediate oval sits somewhere in the middle. The problem is, most riders never actually figure out which one matches their head. So they keep changing sizes, when the real problem is shape. One easy way to get a rough idea of your own head shape is to take a picture from above your head. Ideally when your hair is shorter. I mean, that's not a problem for me though. Or flatten enough where you can actually see the shape clearly. And compare it to the 3 basic shapes: round oval, intermediate oval, and long oval. Now obviously, this isn't perfect. As you can see in this example here, what is going on with my head? But honestly, it gives riders a much better starting point than randomly guessing helmet sizes online. And generally speaking, here in the US, most major motorcycle helmet brands lean more towards the intermediate oval. Shoei is a good example of that. But Arai is interesting because they actually give riders more shape options. Anything with the word signet is designed more for long oval head shapes. Anything with the word quantum leans more towards round oval. And most of the other Arai models sit more in the middle as intermediate oval. This is why online helmet reviews can be confusing. And honestly, as a gear manager and buyer at places like Ducati New York and Triumph Brooklyn, this is something I saw riders struggle with constantly. One rider says, "Most comfortable helmet ever." Another rider says, "Worst helmet I've ever worn." Both riders can actually be correct because they may have completely different head shapes. That's why blindly copying another rider's helmet recommendation can backfire. This is one of the reasons I built MotoFitGuide, because most riders don't even know how to identify their own head shape before buying a helmet. And riding in NYC makes bad helmet fit even worse. You're constantly turning your head, checking mirrors, sitting in traffic, dealing with heat, stoplights, pressure. So if your helmet creates pressure points, you're going to notice it pretty fast, especially on longer rides. Now, before buying your next motorcycle helmet, don't just ask, what brand should I buy? Ask, what shape actually fits my head? That matters more than the logo. Well, that's it for now.
Don't forget to check out my other videos right over here. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thanks again all, and I'll see ya.